mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us yet again. It's Malcolm, and it's the Black Dot.
The Black Dot is in the building.
Thank you.
In the flesh, here with you. We're here together, as usual, on a weekend for us, a Thursday.
Yeah, the Thursday is our weekend. But
this is our weekend, so to speak. We kind of get this thing setting up.
yeah,
We thank you for being here.
absolutely.
Taking time out of your busy evening to come share the 4 L's with us: live, learn, laugh, love. And for a little bit of time, Mega Bills is in the building. I see you. B Moore's in the building.
What's happening, everybody?
And so, as usual, just fortunate to be alive, fortunate to be breathing in these crazy, trying times. It's a lot going on in the world. It's a lot going on. From scammer alert season, this is like scammer alert season.
Bro.
Like, people are just like, you know what? Let me dig down, do an investigation on these niggas right here. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Ha ha!
Yeah.
Back in 1997, you said this shit. And so it's on. There's always a caveat in all of this kind of stuff. I think the time is very important, because we talked about being in the time of awakening. We talked about being in where all things will be revealed. And that means in your own personal life. That means in the people you looked up to.
Yeah.
That means in the people you admire. So all of these things come to pass. There is no discernment in when that truth comes about. You want truth or you don't. And so you're seeing what appears to be like black on black crime, on the surface. And some of that is true. Some people have ulterior motives. And then some people are just going, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You're offering what? For what? Nah, son.
Yeah.
And so that's where we are with that. The skies are blackened again.
Yes.
In different places.
Yes, we spoke about
strategic places.
Yeah, we spoke about Chicago the other day.
Yeah.
Now Toronto is like, they have like the worst air quality in the world.
At
the moment.
And New York is going to be cloudy. And they've been preparing us this time.
Yeah.
Be prepared for the skies to get crazy. And so we know that that's usually a cover story.
Yeah.
For something else. How are you?
I'm good. I will ask you how was your week, but I just saw you.
That is true.
Like, I just saw you.
You just saw me. Yeah.
I know how your week went. But tomorrow, taking my son to Sesame Place.
That's right.
Because Saturday is his birthday.
Yeah.
I'm going to be 3.
3 joints.
It's crazy.
3 joints, son.
Crazy.
We was up here partying just
Yeah.
3 years ago. The champ is here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Let's wish Tashina Arnold.
Yes, her birthday was Wednesday, right? Tuesday.
Wednesday,
yes.
Yep, yesterday. Cancer like my mom's. I didn't know that. Shout out to Tashina Arnold,
Friend of the show.
friend of the show.
Unofficial.
I hope your birthday was pleasant,
Yes.
beautiful, enlightening, all those things that go with that. And let's do a roll call.
Okay, so I saw Memphis in the house.
Memphis.
I saw LA in the house.
Shout out LA.
Newark in the building. Houston in the building. Midway, Georgia in the building.
Naptown in the building. Tallahassee.
South Carolina in the building.
South Central LA. Seattle.
Milwaukee in the house.
The DMV in the building. Oakland.
ATL.
Detroit. Peace Urban X family.
Harlem on the rise was happening.
Harlem on the rise.
London was good.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys.
We thank you for joining
Yes. So, all right, let's get to it. Any other announcements?
Announcements. No, I think
Okay.
that's pretty much it.
Okay. So let's get to it.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So it was announced yesterday. I saw that Diddy and the parent company that owns Ciroc and his other brand Diddy were going through some court
Proceedings?
lawsuits. Diddy, I think he took them to court because he said that they were neglecting the Ciroc brand. They were marketing it as just an urban brand. They were like pushing other tequilas in front of it, like Casamigos and stuff like that. So then, I think as a result, the parent company countersued Diddy and wound up dropping him as well. They called it a sham of a lawsuit. They exposed the fact that he only invested $1,000 of his own money, and they put up, I think, $100 million.
Yes.
To market
What's
Ciroc.
about even? I'll explain that in a minute.
No. Funny enough, I understood it.
Okay,
Funny enough, but it's just only funny because when we look at the top names within like hip hop and stuff like that, the Jay-Z's, Diddy's, like those people, and then we see like the brands that they own, and I put that in quotation marks, the air quotes own, and you realize that they're really just kind of the face of it.
Yeah.
And they can get dropped just as easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think this is a wake up call for a lot of people, because even remember on 444, Jay-Z said like, "What I look like drinking Belvedere while Puff got Ciroc." So they built this image that, you know, they're above hip hop and they're stepping out into these other lanes, and that because of their impact on hip hop, they're able to leverage their audience, to leverage their clout, to leverage their like cachet to go to these other brands, and that these other brands are at their mercy when, end of the day, it's really the opposite behind the closed doors, in those boardrooms.
Yes.
So, what do you think?
I'm of the same mindset, and let me start with the money situation. Remember, Diddy wasn't bringing physical money; he was bringing people. Mm-hmm. And so, by him guaranteeing that he could get a certain amount of people, you became the Goyams who were going to match the $100 million. He provided $50 billion worth of Goyan. You know what I mean? People who follow him, who believe in him, who would basically do what he say. He would also use his music, because music, remember, is the only thing that can enter your subconscious mind without your permission. He would use his music, his clout, his hip hop culture, his networks, everything else to inceptionize you with this being a brand that is owned by him.
Right.
And therefore, so him putting up $1,000 to their $100 million was about equal. Considering that you are just a pawn in the game of things. But here's the thing. Not only was he just the face of Ciroc, most of these artists, athletes, celebrities, actors don't own any of that stuff. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
They don't own any of it. They are the faces of it.
I was going to say, like, a lot of the times they use these brands outside of like what they normally do. The Rock is doing it. Like they use George Clooney is doing it with Casamigos themselves. They attach themselves to these brands, and these outside ventures put them over the top.
Yes.
Right? So
yes.
Liquor put Diddy over the top, right?
Without Ciroc, his music career had already went to shambles.
Right. It kind of just bottomed out.
Right. So he used liquor, the spirits, because that's what they are, to put him over the top and still stay connected to hip hop because of the program of dopamine that goes along with that. We like to see our leaders. I don't want to go through my whole skit of the veins and all of that with you, but you know what I mean. To be prosperous, and so by him leveraging his notability and clout to put him over the top, so he still can sit on top of hip hop. They all do it, and this is when I said, cream corporations rule everything around me. There was a time when the corporations didn't have that much leverage. The labels themselves had the leverage. If you didn't have a record deal, you wasn't making any money. And then the corporate side of it got into it and said, we want to share and exploit your image to your people. Yeah. And that's a form of sorcery. When I can take a Goyen, have people believe in the Goyen. I said it a million times. You don't need to control millions. You need control over one who has influence and control over millions, so I can promote a lifestyle, a culture, a way of thinking, who to vote for, what to drive, what to eat. And if I got about 7 to 12 Goyens covering an entire lifestyle, then that means I have co-opted your culture because I've co-opted the way you think. And what we're seeing is, in the state of revealing all of this, that he didn't. When you go behind the curtain, he didn't own anything. And
because I was listening to,
and he don't own Revolt either.
Yes, I was listening to Tone Talks and Tony.
Okay.
So he showed an article that said that Casamigos was like bypassing Ciroc into like hip hop now. Like more people within like our culture are leaning more towards Casamigos than Ciroc. So he's saying like basically what happened was you put up $1,000, they put up $100 million. You brought the people in, they learned from you. It wasn't the other way around. It wasn't
Absolutely.
it wasn't Diddy was the spook who sat by the door was learning the insides and outs. They were learning from you how you were able to attract, the quote unquote urban crowd to their brand.
Yes.
And then they use that with Casamigos. Now we don't need you.
Now we don't need you because we have your people already.
Yeah.
And your people is built. They're not going to leave Ciroc because you're with Ciroc, that you left Ciroc, because we like the way it tastes, especially the apple Ciroc. The apple Ciroc with pina colada. I think I'll be making a little pina colada like the shakes. So it is a brand that is embedded within the psyche now.
Yeah.
So now they no longer need you. It's sort of like being on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, and they're giving you these astronomical payouts. When you bring people in and people, they cutting checks. And once you build it up, because that's what we collectively do, you don't own any of this unless you're saving it on your own on a hard drive. And then they go, all right, now we cutting all that out.
Yeah, that's what
you
TikTok
can't. That's what they recently. They all do it in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And then a new one will come out and they're paying big, and everybody will run over there because we're looking to make our money. And you're building up. They're watching you. It's sort of like artificial intelligence. They're learning, and then they go, okay, now cut the plug on these niggas. And they cut the plug, and we start scrambling.
Yeah.
And then things start collapsing on each other, and now we got to revert back to crabs in a barrel and create scam. Oh, you know what? I got to find new shit to talk about.
That's literally everything. Google, their ad platform, people were able to just put in like $1, make $3 out because it was easy, and then they call it the Google slap, and like overnight they just switched up the algorithm. Facebook did it with their ad platform.
Yes.
Like I said, TikTok just recently did it because you will put up a post and then it'll go viral out of nowhere, and you just like, yo, like
this is crazy.
Yeah, the exposure on TikTok is great, so everybody goes there, and then they'll change up the algorithm. And what they're starting to do is, I don't know if you peeped on TikTok, the videos are starting to get a little longer.
Yes.
Right? So
yes.
The trend was short form stuff. Short.
Yeah. 8 seconds, 12 seconds.
I'm saying get everybody's attention, and now they're starting to switch it because what you're seeing is building a brand and building an audience is hard with short form stuff.
Very short, because you have to be able to hold people's attention long enough for the plug.
Yeah.
And so Diddy is also mad that they're treating his brand like a ghetto brand,
Like
and
he,
I'm like,
like
nigga,
he treats it.
like that's how you treat
Yeah,
it. Like,
yeah.
what are you talking about?
Yep.
They only because he's trying to expand out.
Yep.
See, once you plateau at a certain level, and this could also be tied into Diddy's personal issues. He's got a lot of personal issues coming down the pipe, and so they might be pulling the plug literally on that as well. Like, you know what? Let's get out ahead of this because we don't want to be associated with, because the streets talk.
Yeah.
You know, Saucy
Yeah.
Santana.
Oh my God.
Kim Porter, some other stuff.
Allegedly.
All allegedly, but it's starting to get a little hot.
Yeah.
You know, it's getting a little hot in here. And so because they know what time it is, it's important because the brand is everything now. And if you're not in alignment with the brand, there's only so much we can do before you are suffering. And now we got a new Goyim who's promoting, what's the name of this?
What are you talking about?
What's the next liquor that people are buying from them?
Casamigos?
Who owns
Oh no,
Casamigos?
that's George Clooney.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so George Clooney was like,
On the low, like you don't even know. Like a lot of people don't even know that's his. Like you know.
yeah,
Thing.
yeah.
And then The Rock has Terramana. Like Kevin Hart has his thing. Like everybody is.
And it also got very competitive.
Yeah.
So there was a time when it was just Diddy.
Right.
He had Ciroc, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a little something. Jay-Z had a high-end champagne that you couldn't afford.
Yeah.
But that was for a certain audience. And then other people started peeping game and going, wait a minute, I could just put my name on this. Look at what Rick Ross did. He went low end.
With
It went Bel Air.
Bel Air.
Which is, no, there's, I keep telling people, there's a huge gap in between here and here.
Yeah.
And he saw that gap and was
Yeah.
like, yo, Bel Air is not the big baller
Yeah.
brand, but if enough people pop these bottles, there's something in it for me, and that's what he did. And he went lower end, and it makes you feel good. You a low end baller. You are a drug dealer, yes. You are a drug dealer, no. So you a low end baller.
Yeah.
You can't afford $400 bottles, not on an Urban X salary. You can't. And maybe you got some other shit going on. Not on the Urban X salary. You can't be like, yo, this week we did, you know what I'm saying, 70,000 views, nigga.
Yeah.
Champagne on everybody. But
You can do that with Bel Air.
you could do that with Bel Air.
Okay.
Bring out 4 cases of Bel Air. You know what I'm
Alright,
saying?
bet.
What's that? $250. Bring out 5 cases of that shit. You know, everybody get, and you can ball out a little bit. So
Yeah, see me out there with Bel Air.
you know what it is.
You know what it is.
So Diddy is pissed because his money is plateaued. He don't own Revolt.
Oh, right.
He don't own Ciroc.
Yo, and think about it. Every time these stories come out about these huge things that Diddy, Jay-Z, somebody owns, and you realize like they only own how much percent of it? Like what?
Yes.
Like, oh snap, he only owns how much a title? Oh, he
Yes.
only owns that much of Revolt? Whoa, this much of the net? Like,
But it don't sound sexy to go, yo, I own 0.1% of the Brooklyn Nets.
no, but we understand like the obviously I'm sure the returns on those things are crazy, but the reality of how they make it look, and like, you know,
And your people love to see black people prosper.
Yeah.
So when Jay-Z out there had his suit on that day, and he was cutting the ribbon, you know, as they was, and then they showed him with the shovel, you know, digging the dirt, you was like, that's my nigga. Because you have been programmed to live vicariously
Yeah, absolutely.
through these people that they put in front of you.
Absolutely.
And so you felt that was a win for you. So when I came up, I was like, he only on 1%. Shut the fuck up, Black Dot. You just a hater. And you go, okay, all right, let me back off. But you get the point,
Yeah.
right? So it sounds sexier to say I own the Brooklyn Nets. I bought the Brooklyn Nets to Brooklyn when in reality they needed you to create the goddamn
to move grandma out
to
of her
move
house.
grandma and all of them out of their houses
Yeah.
and all of that. And what you call that? What's the name of that shit?
Gentrification?
Gentrification.
Yes.
And so they used you for gentrification to soften the blow,
Yeah.
put you up there on stage. So you go, well, it must be all right if Jay-Z say I should sell my house. How much? $200. All right. And move all of them fucking people out of their homes. And then they go, yo, we don't even need you now.
Yeah.
So you doing sports thing, go do that.
And then and especially when like he couldn't get LeBron over, because remember
Yeah.
that was like
That was the thing. Oh, he definitely gonna get LeBron. LeBron was like,
and LeBron wasn't even taking his calls.
I'm not even taking your calls. You see what I'm saying? And so you a piece on the board.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Side note, starting Sunday, this Sunday, to honor 50 years of hip hop, every Sunday I'm gonna premiere an old classic lecture.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right, drop bomb to that.
Okay, nice.
You know, from the very first one, me in the classroom.
Okay, bet.
20 years ago, all the way up to the end of the year, because I got enough footage. So every Sunday at 8 p.m.
Okay.
We'll, you know, so if you want to catch up and see what I do.
Do we gotta edit those?
No, dude. I was telling wifey, the only thing that came into editing is when we got to this COVID situation.
Right. Okay.
Only time they started really censoring is the last 3 or 4 years. Because there's people saying wild stuff on there. I mean, the words like Illuminati, all that. That ain't no big issue. So no, we're not gonna edit them. We'll see what happens.
I bet.
So every Sunday we'll do that. You know, just so people can kind of see what the mindset was 20 years ago. See what some stuff I got right. See some stuff I got wrong. You know, I've been pulling my shoulder out a long time. I am a professional shoulder puller outer, if there is such a thing. And so back to the Diddy situation. When it rained, it pours. Mm-hmm. And so this could be a series of moves that you're going to see made. You know, and don't think the Tyler Perry situation owning BET is not going to affect Revolt in some kind of way.
Oh.
You know what I mean? This is a rivaling network. Yeah. You don't know what Tyler Perry has done. And so we're going to pay very, very close attention, but that's what it boils down to. He used his claim, his fame and clout to get you over, guaranteeing, you know, a certain amount of people would buy. They studied him closely, and as a star that's no longer ascending, why I want to be on a light beam that ain't no longer ascended. So get on the George Clooney light beam, ride that, because I'm in business. I got people who I have to answer to, and you ain't hitting no more, homie. You just ain't that dude.
Like you don't like. You really don't even like associate the two anymore. It's just Ciroc now. Like it just
right. And so that's what it is. And so, in my humble opinion, you know, we'll see where that goes.
All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, there was a big case that happened recently. The Supreme Court struck down affirmative action when it came to college admissions.
Okay.
Harvard and I think University of North Carolina, and this comes as a result of I think an Asian student brought up the fact that he missed out on his college seat to Harvard because of obviously they say affirmative action.
They have to have a certain amount of seats for
right. So even though he probably was not qualified for Harvard to begin with, the student himself,
who the Chinese guy,
the Chinese student, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he wasn't like even.
But he used that
because anytime you see these affirmative action cases come up, these are students who swear like they lost out because this kid, they're allowing all the black kids in, or they're allowing all the Asian kids in, or the Native American kids in and stuff like that. But and then like they go into like their transcripts and go, like, you wouldn't have got in
anyway.
You know what I'm saying? Candace Owens, she actually. The reason how she got so big because she was in one of these cases about affirmative action.
Right, and all like the black people were out there rallying for her.
Exactly.
For her. Yes, I seen the photos.
Yeah, so like that's why it's always so funny. But so a lot of people are mad at Clarence Thomas. Like he just became like the whipping boy for the whole Supreme Court for some reason. And I'm just like, yo, like the whole Supreme not everybody voted on this, but like he's the easy target. Yeah, because he's black. And he's been doing that weird shit for years. Let's keep it a bean. It's true.
He got on that panel of 9 judges, and he been acting crazy ever since. So it's easy to call him the Uncle Tom. His name is Thomas Clarence.
Yes, it is. Clarence Thomas.
Clarence Thomas. Yeah, there it is. It's in his name. Tom is. Uncle Tom.
The only time. What do you feel about affirmative action?
I thought affirmative action played a role maybe in the 70s and 80s. just because of the disproportion in education and things of that nature. Now I think you have to qualify and disqualify yourself, but you're trying to do so in an overall racist system. And so the affirmative action is like almost necessary, because even if you get in by default, you get in and maybe you can make a change. But without affirmative action, no white people would ever hire or educate any black people. You would see the true definition of what racism is. That's just my humble opinion.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because knowing that they have to hire 18% of so-and-so is 18%. I don't care how you look at it. Without that, if they had no rule to go by and it was just their discretion, dude, they would never hire. I wouldn't care. Your education would have to be 4 times greater than a white person to even get to sit at the table. And so it is a safety net in place to put those who choose to go that route and further themselves through education or corporate America an opportunity. Now, once you get there, it's important you don't forget who you are. You become that spook who sat by the door, and you take full advantage, and you you leave the door cracked for somebody coming up behind you to take over a system, because that's how systems are taken over. They're not bum rush, they're systematically, because like I said, racism is a system.
Yeah.
Wherever you go, it's the same rules.
I think the discussion around it bothers me a little bit, because people say, okay, so this happened, and now you have white liberals going, black people have no chance to do nothing now, and I don't like victim. I don't like victim.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not something like I
and not only that, somebody else has brought up a good point. The affirmative action benefited white women. It benefited a lot more people who took advantage of loopholes of what it was designed for.
You're a minority because you're LGBTQ now.
Right,
you get what I'm saying? So it throws a monkey wrench into a lot. And then now, because the Asian people, they think they think they won something, but now if it comes down to you and this legacy kid whose great granddad went to the school,
it's a wrap.
I can pick you now. I can pick him now.
It's absolutely so. It's not a cut and dry system.
No.
And I'm also with the non-victim. That's why I said, if you choose to go that route, if you choose to find other means to have a substantial life, for whatever that means different things for different people. Some people whole life about success is about how much money they make, and some people is like, nah man, I just want to chill, I'm good. You know, it's about a whole bunch of other things. So it's really depending, you know, what you set here to do and how you are, you know, moving forward. But there are plenty of people who took full advantage.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, never be ashamed of that either. Like,
oh no.
Like, if you know, sometimes you know when you got hired to a job. You know, you kind of
yeah, son. Listen, I used to apply for some of these apartments, and in them big ass buildings, because they have to hire. They got to put in 12%. I just didn't like the fact that you was trying to make me have to walk around the back door like
that was crazy,
like slave and shit.
Yeah.
No, and if I
like, what deliveries that back? No,
I live here.
Yeah, not.
Oh, you were part of the poor people program.
Yeah.
Well, we have a special door for you to come through. I know you can't go to the gym and use none of these extra benefits. You in your apartment and you out. Nah, I don't want to get treated like that. But I'm just simply saying, if I can benefit from getting in one of these buildings and be with the ritzy, wow, he must be rich. Nice and poor, baby. Yeah. Nice and poor. I can only drink Bel Air, baby. Only Bel Air. Yeah. So, you know, you take advantage, and what you do with it becomes, now, if you see me on my terrace now with a big ass cigar and I'm looking down on the peasants and shit like, they need to get their shit together. You know, then it's a little crazy.
And people in the comments were just saying, like, Clarence Thomas, he himself benefited from affirmative action.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, you know.
So, we'll see.
It's just another distraction on top of a distraction of some shit they got going on. Now, is it only at those 2 states?
No, so I think so right now I think it's only with colleges. I think they use those colleges as a precedence to other colleges might follow suit.
Okay.
And people are afraid that this might happen with work as well.
Now, yeah, and like I said, because let's just look at white people in general. You think they're gonna hire you over? They can't even stand your energy, bro. Like they can't sit next to you. Your vibration is too strong. And then you be playing nigga music and your jungle music and your fucking lunch break and eating all kind of spicy chicken and collard greens and shit and what the hell is all, you know what I mean? They can't deal with all that shit coming in smelling like weed and, you know, they'd rather sit next to someone who's just like them.
Who's probably doing the same thing, but they just come in smelling like something else. But
Whatever. Just saying.
That's funny.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Yo, random. Did you guys see that interview Bun B did?
With the Mexicans.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
People were upset at that.
I thought he was 100% honest in his opinion.
Yeah. So he talked about how he started catering towards his Mexican audience, right? And people were just like, yeah, because he was talking about like a lot of Mexican, like he said, like all of our shows, like they really be sold out.
Right.
By our Mexican fans.
So what he's saying is, in a nutshell, now this could be different in different parts of the United States. Where he is,
that's what yes.
He's saying without no Mexican support, I couldn't make it. Mm-hmm. Right. So he was saying I recognize my hombres.
So people
who come to my shows.
People were upset, but then I saw a lot of people from Houston saying, "Yo, if you're an artist, you know what he's saying is the truth."
Right. He said it. And you just too afraid to say. That's like, listen, the biggest buyers of rap music in the 80s and early 90s was white people. That's just, you could not survive. The niggas was bootlegging and all kind of, white people put this music because they wanted to live vicariously through these series of events that was taking place on these records. And then when they finally got one of their own, excluding the Beastie Boys, that was something. When Eminem finally sort of mimicked, he became a reflection of a melanated MC. He was very technical, very wordplayish. They came out in droves because they finally had somebody that they could say, oh, finally. God damn, we waited a long time, and Vanilla Ice couldn't do it. Everlast was okay with Jump Around, but it sounded too Irish. Jump around, jump up and jump and get down. You know what I mean? And finally, we have somebody who, when it came to putting words together, but that's not. I wrote in my book, White Men Can't Rap, all right, because there's a lot of technical stuff that goes with it. But he became the closest replication to an MC. You know what I mean? He studied the craft. He made no qualms about who his favorite MCs are, Redman, a few other people. Right? And so they got what they wanted. And that's why his numbers ballooned to places no black artist numbers will ever balloon. And so, and then he opened the door for a few other white rappers to come, and now it's a little bit more common to do so. But that's all by design.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what Bun B is saying, where I'm at, it's Mexicans everywhere.
That's the thing.
They buy my music. I put one or two of them on stage now so that they can see themselves. It was brutally honest. You don't have to agree with it, but it's honest.
It's every time people talk about where they from, and obviously the internet, it goes everywhere. So you are looking at it from where you're from. You go, wait, what? How could you say that and stuff like that? You have to look at perspective of just where he's at. Like, again, people are mad at they always get mad at New Yorkers for letting Fat Joe and Big Pun say nigga, and we just like, yeah, that's
a part of the culture here.
And
if I go to LA and y'all beefing with Mexicans, that blew our mind. We just didn't understand.
It ain't enough Mexicans here.
It ain't enough
for that. You know what I'm saying? So we just like, wait, yeah, but you see the difference in just cultures. So I just thought it was interesting because, you know, he could say that and then people lose their mind, but other people from Texas go, no, that's true.
That's true shit, bro. And so somebody said Drake is the biggest white rapper. That's true as well, but he's white with the black appearance.
Did you see him at his family reunion?
No.
His Black Side family reunion?
No, I didn't. He was there?
Yeah, it was just niggas. Like,
I swear niggas. Yeah. So he becomes the perfect rapper. Right? Jewish. You know what I'm saying? With real Jewish with a sprinkle of fake Jewish. I'll let you figure that out. This nigga's a real Jew and a fake Jew, right? And so, that's what it is. It's sort of like if I put out revolutionary music, that's not for white people. That's for my people who, understand my experience. And them rappers started not selling. And then that's what brought about the commercializing, and it's a whole process.
Absolutely.
So watch my my series that'll be on Sundays at 8 p.m. Yeah, and you'll be able to follow me through that whole discourse.
All right, so we'll take a quick commercial break.
Let's do that. Let's take a quick commercial break, and then we'll get back at it.
We shall return.
Welcome to www.presto.shop, your personalized photo creations. We have everything from hoodies to t-shirts, keychains, mugs, and cups. Our items make great gifts for graduations, birthdays, celebrations, holidays, and so much more. So reach out for any special occasion and send your pictures over, and we can turn it into something beautiful and spectacular. We specialize in everything from rugs, blankets, pillows, cups, and so much more. Contact us today at support@presto.shop.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Chanel, the Ascending Infinite Goddess, and I am happy to announce that I am back and in full effect, ready to work with you on your spiritual journey. Whether you're looking to balance your chakras with an infusion of Reiki energy, or you're looking to connect with your spirit team with an angel oracle reading and get some clarification or confirmation on your love life or your career, finances, or just life in general. Or perhaps you're looking for a non-judgmental, safe space to receive some mental ease, I am here to help you. So be sure to visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com. See all the services that I provide. Get to know me a little bit better. And also, feel free to visit my YouTube channel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, and see hundreds of videos that I have available for free to help you on your spiritual journey. Until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.
I think they're both going to stay, and they're going to try again next year. Just being realistic. It depends on the coach.
The Hornets
I heard about the Hornets.
Westbrook.
I wouldn't be mad at Westbrook.
Minnesota has disgusted me this entire series. So I'm off that shit. Also, I'm gonna be upset that John Moran got this award. So I hope we see them in the second round, so Poole can whoop his behind.
Ooh,
for 7 games
I like it.
in a row.
And we're back. What's poppin'? We're back.
What's poppin'? We're back. Hope we didn't beat you back.
Yeah.
All right, 1,300 in the chat, 400 likes. All right, whatever. Whatever.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So, Biden has been feeling the pressure lately. President Joe Biden.
Dude, first of all, that's not Joe Biden.
Yeah, I know.
Whoever's playing Joe Biden is acting like he's feeling the pressure. Let's go there.
he got cornered by some journalists, and they asked him about Putin and stuff like that, and he said, "Well, Putin is clearly losing the war in Iraq." And I said, "Whoa, Putin must be a loser. He's losing the war.
That's not even going on.
It's not even happening right now. This guy is terrible."
Jeez.
But then you realize, like, no, Biden, he's just out to lunch, man. Like, I don't understand how people are seeing this and not just being concerned.
There's people on my timeline who are going with this Democrat-ish hard body.
What you mean?
Meaning that every time the Republicans do something wrong, they post it. But every time the Democrats do something wrong or Biden that crazy, I be looking at the timeline.
Yeah.
Nothing. And I'm like, oh wow, okay, it's like that. I get it. Selective,
Yeah.
It is what it is. We do it all the time.
And then he talked about because he keeps right now trying to tout, like, his record,
his employment,
but
record and stuff.
But the way, again, how you lie with stats, there was a real drop off in employment because everybody was on lockdown.
Absolutely.
And then
it was a surplus of the original jobs.
If you look at the graph, it looks like astronomical.
Yes.
It's like, whoa, this one dude did all of that, but
right.
No, people just went back to work after COVID, and you just happened to be the sitting president.
So right. So you fooled the people.
Yeah.
Look at these numbers. In 2019.
Yeah.
Weren't we all in the house? Yeah. Numbers were really bad.
Right.
But if you look at the numbers now, I must be the greatest president who ever lived.
Exactly.
And people are going, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that happened. Oh, it was also I think Reuters. They came out and said that every president aside from Trump are descendants of slave owners.
I heard that as well.
Yeah, because I remember. I think Phil Valentine saying that all the presidents are related.
Yes.
Somehow, like they.
And then that little girl, it was a 12-year-old girl, who demonstrated it.
Oh yes, like with a science project.
She had a science project and showed that all the presidents were related.
Yeah.
Now, but that would make sense, bro. We not relinquishing no power ever. We change names. We marry into other families, hide those names, and move on. We have even the children that we have that are out of wedlock or this and that. They're always successful. Somehow they don't get in no trouble. There's always somebody there. We look out. They look out for their own. They know their bloodline. So that's how they keep in power and stay in power.
Yeah.
For you to think that this is an arbitrary thing where a random person with no ties to nothing is going to come in and rule the so-called free world, you are disillusioned.
Yeah, think about that. Like, when you're in school, they tell you,
you could be anything.
You could be even the president.
No, you can't.
It's like,
no, you can't.
No, you can't.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
So
stop that bullshit.
That happened. I remember when Mitch McConnell, because they found out that and not just president, this is all in Congress.
Yeah, in Congress.
All of Congress, they all have ties to slave owners, right? And I remember they pressed him years ago. This is when Obama was still in office,
right?
And they asked him, about we heard your descendants from slave owners, and he said, well, that's something me and President Barack Obama have in common.
He definitely said that.
Whoa.
He definitely said that. So they all know.
So, and then Trump was the outsider, but Trump's family, even his pops from KKK, I think so.
No, I think his pops was they were all into something crazy.
Yeah.
So he comes from a different bloodline,
right? Exactly.
And they not know better,
right?
They've been in power for years, and so it's a lot going on. But you just gotta let that thing go. You got to let this thing go that your freedom is being given to you or controlled by people you don't know. You are a sovereign being from a universal standpoint. And until you grasp that fully, none of this will make sense. You sitting around waiting for somebody to tell you what you can and cannot do. And as a result of that, or you think, man, this guy's going to be better than that, and I'm going to get a few extra crumbs off of the table, and you're not. The game is fixed.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively, the game is fixed. Side note, a lot of them athletes has been gambling.
Yeah, so in the NFL, this is totally off topic, but in the NFL, they are suspending some players who are just gambling on sports. They suspended some people, some players who are gambling not on NFL. I don't think that's fair.
It's not fair, but is it in your contract that you cannot gamble?
Oh, if that's the case, then okay.
That's in your contract.
Okay.
Right? Because when you want to know about the unknown, what do you study?
You know.
All right, then. So if I'm gambling if I'm a basketball player and I'm gambling on football and hockey.
Yeah.
Damn right I'm gambling on basketball. I'm a gambler.
Yeah.
There's no discretion in gambling. I gamble. You know what I mean? And so we know it's tempting to start gambling. And what they do, because this is all mob run. And so what they do is once they get them high rollers who gamble a lot and they say, you owe us. I'm not going to go into my Italian spiel. You know what I mean? You owe us a lot of money.
Yeah.
So to work that off, we're gonna need you to fix a few games.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to
in
go.
Control. And see, people think
fumble twice.
Right,
in
the
second
whole
quarter.
team is involved. I only need a few key players to be involved to ensure that I'm gonna make 20 million, 30 million on this game.
And I told you what happened with that guy, the NBA reporter Shams. So,
is he black? Or is he
no, he's white.
Okay.
So I think he works indirectly for FanDuel somehow. And before the NBA draft, he reported that the second pick was going to be somebody else.
Scoot Henderson.
Yes, and that skyrocketed like his bets in FanDuel for people thinking like he was going to be the second pick, and then he wasn't.
He was the third pick.
He was third pick. So FanDuel made all of that money, and he is reporting because he has influence off. You know, the NBA.
So he made some dope.
That's illegal.
He made a couple of shekels.
Yeah, that's like insider trading, basically. That's crazy.
It's legal insider trading.
I don't know how they're gonna allow that. You can't allow that. Like that is a direct conflict of interest. He can't work here and work there and work at ESPN.
Well, who's gonna stop him? No. But I'm just simply saying, this is the way this thing goes.
Yeah.
And so the higher gamblers get themselves into trouble because first of all, they can't go to their accountant and say, "I need $4 million to pay for a debt in Las Vegas." Can't do that.
Yeah.
Can't do that. That looked too suspicious.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to go. They bring you in the back office. Hey, I'm just gonna do one of my new characters. And my name is Tony Two Times. So Tony Two Times. I say everything twice. Yeah, everything twice. All right.
Hey,
you Moolah, you owe us a lot of cash. And work this cash off. This cash off. You're gonna have to do a couple of things. Things. Tony Two Times. So what I'm saying is, you got to work that shit off. Come on. Tony Two Times. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh my God!
So you got to work that shit off.
Yeah.
You don't have to work it all off in one game because that would be a little weird. But we're gonna need you to shave a few points off. You're the quarterback.
Yeah.
You wearing an orange uniform. Throw that shit, motherfucking green uniform. At least twice a game, especially if the game's on the line.
Yeah.
You get down. You look like you marching in.
Yeah.
Forget your pride, nigga. You go down in the 5th round. Pride is gonna kick in. No, nigga, throw that shit in the green uniform, and everything will be alright. Okay, and that's the way that goes, because the mob runs all of that. Yeah.
Somebody said something and it reminded me of something else. We'll get to it though.
Oh, Goodfellas got Tony Two Times. All right, Tony Two Times.
See, you stole that.
I didn't know.
You stole that.
I might have heard it somewhere. I just thought it was cool. Well, Tony Two Times.
See, so what's good with the air now? Because people are saying masks are coming back. You have to wear masks again because of the forest fires. Like, it's weird that now we're used to it. Like the play now. Like,
yeah, put your mask on.
Yeah, put your mask back on.
Put your mask back on.
Yeah,
because I'm not surprised.
So, like, is it the same fire? Like, it was.
Dude, there are no fires.
I know.
I mean, there's fires, but
like, what are they saying? What are they saying? You know what I mean?
This shit is probably Nibiru or some shit flying around up there, and they don't want you to see it because it's the damn smoke is moving like a storm. Like, the smoke is in this city, but it ain't in this city. Then the shit reappear in the next city, and that's probably the route in which that extra moon or whatever it is up there is going in. It's just, go smoke a joint and sit outside. You'll see.
I'm not wearing no mask, B. Not doing it. Not doing it.
All right, you're gonna catch the cooties.
Yeah, whatever. Don't care.
Catch the cooties.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Dot and Malcom, did y'all see the climate change clock in 2030? They getting us ready for something? No, I didn't see that.
So King George III, he hit the button. I think that's what you're talking about. Him and somebody else. They were at like the World Health
and it switched the time.
It's something like that. Like, you know how they have like the doomsday clock. Like,
right.
Yo, world is ending in 100 years.
Right.
We got to do something about this now. You know.
Yeah, all panic shit that's going on. And it means absolutely nothing.
Yeah, because they did a study. They did like a satellite view or something like that, and like they saying like the world is getting greener. So how does that fit the narrative of global warming?
Yeah. Believe nothing of what they say.
Yeah, they saying like the world is actually getting healthy. It's a mess. I don't know what to believe no more. I don't care.
But what you need a firmament glass to put over your phone.
Firmament glass.
Yes, it's called the firmament. And then look up at the sky.
Okay.
And them niggas be right there like, yo, what took you so long, man? Trying to come down. What y'all doing? Yeah.
So we've been following this trend for a little while. Music artists and executives selling off their catalogs. So the next one now is Logic, the biracial dude who always raps about being biracial. He is selling off his catalog for like 8 figures.
8 figures.
8 figures. I don't know the exact number of the deal, but it said 8-figure deal. And now more so, I just think it has a lot to do with the AI situation.
Okay.
Because people are creating whole songs with AI. There's this rapper named Young Nudie, right? I don't know him, right? I've never listened to his music, right? But what he's doing with his marketing, he is getting he's splicing Joe Rogan interviews with Joe Rogan's voice, like, yeah, man, this is rapper named Young Nudie, and I just can't stop listening to him. And it took me 3 times to watch it to go, wait, tell me how the hell? And that's how he's using his marketing.
Okay.
He's using AI and using other people's voices to promote
until
him.
It becomes illegal, because it's going to be a small window.
Yeah.
Before they regulate it.
Yeah.
So before they regulate it, do whatever it takes to get your sales.
No, and that's why I think some of these artists are selling off their catalogs, because I think they're getting, somebody's telling them that the only way that you will not, I guess lose all the value of your catalog is by selling it to us, because this is going to happen regardless. You know what I mean? So you might as well just
they're buying their bunker space.
I don't know.
Underground when the shit go down. 13 to 20 billionaires have died suspiciously over the last year or 2.
Really?
Yeah, all kind of weird
They
stuff.
said that the guy, the JP Morgan exec who died in the car accident, they said before he died, he vowed, like fist up to the air, that he was going to expose Biden and his crimes, and then he died, due to some unfortunate circumstances.
Car crash, yeah. Well, that's the easiest way to take you out.
But like,
I'm not sure they're dying. I think they're acting like they're dying, and then they going underground, man.
Oh.
But
to do what? To do what?
It's a city down there. It's a whole civil.
To do what? What is your billions gonna do down there?
Dude, it got you a bunker.
For what?
Dude, how big is your bunker down? The same shit you doing here, you doing down there.
Guys.
There's hoes down there. It's drugs down there. It's games down there. They probably got, little games and shit going on. Trust me. These bunkers is, supposed to be the shit.
Oh my gosh.
But you got to get prepared and acclimated for what's going to take place on the surface.
Okay.
This extinction. Total extinction.
But like, why would you want to be here then?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, like
I'd rather be underground.
Okay.
All right. So we're taking up a donation from the Urban Nation.
Somebody said .v on Lipstick Alley. Yo, I didn't know about Lipstick Alley.
A donation
until my lady put me on, and it's a mess on there.
B Hall.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're gonna take up the Urban X donation. Help us get our bunker. Forget your life. Send your money to us, your leaders, so that we
can continue the podcast
from underground. You want these podcasts? We need 100 million. And that's a small bunker.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we can invite our rest of the family.
Yeah, it's just us. Podcast equipment.
Podcast equipment. We ain't got enough to do all that other stuff. 100 million, y'all plan us in, and we can continue the podcast.
So you see how they said that they got the Titan submersive wreckage. Did you see that? And they believe that they found human remains in it. Yeah. But look how fast they got that though.
Just come in and grab it up.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you couldn't get to it. It was.
I want to see.
We're watching these people die in slow motion. Now it blows up. We got it, y'all.
Yeah, I want to see it from the beginning. Show me them going in. Hey, honey, yo, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I would do.
Right.
I'm going to Mars, like I told you. I'm in.
Yeah.
The aliens, just give me 1 minute. Talk to them and come out and tell you guys, I'm good, I'm safe. Y'all be cool down here on Earth. You know, when shit get hectic, you know, I'm with y'all in spirit, but I'm out. There's going to be video footage of that, not just dots out and then we don't know what happened. Nope.
He said it's going to be video
footage. It's going to be video footage because we're going to turn it into a documentary. Then I come back years later, I'm younger and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anywho, I don't know how we got off on that.
Me neither.
We never know where this is going. Yeah. Here's my donation to the underground. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, not for sale. Now we're making a little traction. Now we just need $999,990 before we get there. But hey, it's a start.
Yeah.
It's a start.
So there's this clothing company, women probably know it, Shein.
Yeah, it's like a Chinese.
Yes.
I think Odyssey orders from
yes, she does.
She does, right?
She definitely does.
So
they invited, I think, like 6 influencers, like fashion influencers that they have their own brands who promote Shein, right? So they invited 6 of them out there in China to one of their factories, right? And it's one of 6,000 factories that they have in China, but this one, looks pristine. The workers are smiling.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? There's no nets outside, and you know what I mean. Like,
I've been working 17 hours for $1.25.
Yeah, so people
I am happy.
So people are mad because they're saying that obviously this was propaganda because of we know where where most of the labor comes from.
We do.
Right, apparently some of like the cotton that was in the video comes from a province in China where they use child labor. So they're saying like, yo, you exposed yourself there too. But and then one of the
Malcolm.
this not.
I mean, let's keep it a beat.
This ain't child labor.
Let's keep it a beat, nigga. Where you get that shirt from?
This ain't child labor.
I'm talking about the actual shirt, not the design. You put it on the shirt. That's you. That's you. You know, you probably American made. Dude, come on.
From Bella Canvas. Bella Canvas is American made. Yeah, Bella Canvas is American made.
Okay, all right. I'll give you that one. But come on,
that was funny though.
Yeah, just say. Don't sit up here and be hypocritical.
I mean, well, we got
now
iPhones.
You're taking a stand for the Chinese people. Look. I need my shit. So I need my hoodies, man. What's going on in China? Y'all niggas on strike? Y'all warring? You fucking up my money, man. Now, I know y'all got some issues over there. That's true. That is not my problem. Y'all shouldn't be in business. You in business? I need my shit.
I mean, listen. We got cameras here. We don't know where these
I mean,
iPhones.
This is what I'm saying.
iPads, MacBooks.
The key to it is to be transparent. You know what I mean? All of this shit come from somewhere, and I turn the other eye too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, when I go to clean it up, we're gonna make it look good. Yeah. You know, when you walk through and everybody's smiling. That's right. That's the way it should be. Cause that's the way it goes. Side note, nice little segue. In Florida, because they changed the immigration laws, all of the immigrants have walked off the farms and to pick the fruits and all of them. And so they started hiring. This is a true story. Americans, they said they showing up late. They said they leaving at lunchtime. Real talk. They said we can't, and so the produce prices are going to be higher. Because they bounced.
Yo, sriracha, the sauce.
Yes,
$70 a bottle now.
$70 a bottle.
$70 a bottle now.
Because there's no workers.
Oh my God.
And so while you trying to advocate for whatever, my apples and oranges is costing a lot more money. So we can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
They clearly said, I watched the report, they said, yeah, we just started hiring Americans, and some of them quit the same day, and they don't want to work long hours, and half lunchtime they came out, they were gone, man. And so it's costing. There's a chain. There's cause and effect. So these things are the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
You know, so I need my hoodies, man. That's all I know, and they better be here. You know.
Feel me? That's it.
Feel me.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
He just grabbed it. That was funny.
I just want to keep
Oh,
it
real
being-
quick, they would note I think Attorney General, they decided a grand jury decided not to indict Travis Scott for the Astro World
right
fiasco thing that happened last year. Was that last year? That was last year.
About last year, 2 years ago.
Yeah. So yeah, they decided not to press charges.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm not surprised is because the offering that he made at that event was significant enough to Moloch or whoever. They told him, this is just speculation, let me get Leslie in here,
Allegedly.
that you're going to go through a shitstorm in the public.
Oh yeah.
But when all that smoke clears, just stay low. Don't say nothing else controversial. Don't fan the fire.
Yeah.
And then we own the courts.
Yeah.
And because your sacrifice, which was the whole show was a sacrifice. Mouths opening up, gateways. You can hear people screaming. You saw that black thing running across the goddamn
Yeah, it was
screen. It was weirdo shit.
It was
going on.
creepy. It was just like,
Right,
yo.
so that's a great offering of 8 to so people.
Yeah.
So he good. He ain't gonna face no charges. And watch his career now.
And I think he played it right too. He got low.
He got low.
He got really, really low. You just stopped hearing about him.
Yep.
So
He'll settle a few cases out of court.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But then his career will probably go somewhere else.
And then the news cycle, they only report on what they want to report on there.
Anyway.
If I stop just talking about you, and if you tell everybody stand down, hold it down, he's good.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, they stopped talking about Jamie Foxx, as we said last show.
You know what's crazy? So
Completely.
John Boyega, he was just in a movie with him, they cloned Tyrone.
Mm-hmm.
He mentioned it like, yo, I'm calling him, nobody answered, what's up? And then all of a sudden today I spoke to him, he's good.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
told him, shut up, nigga,
Yeah.
line that up,
Yeah.
and keep it moving. Don't get out of character with what we doing here.
Yep.
Because it's the price to pay for that. No. So Travis Scott did what he was supposed to do, in my humble opinion.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll take. No,
No,
we're
we're
good.
not taking no
Oh
commercial.
no, we don't.
No, maybe no. Almost. Almost.
We'll get some more stories.
Let's get another story.
Get some more stories. So, did you guys hear about all of the canceled flights?
Yeah, all on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
All of these flights canceled because of smoke and smog.
Yeah.
But there was no smoke and smog.
There wasn't. Yeah.
No, come to find out, there's a Russian diplomat plane that needed to get out of the country. So they came to pick up their important people and get them out of here for what? We're going to find out very soon. This Independence Day could be a doozy.
Oh man.
So while you on out in the cookout eating a hot dog, celebrating your enslavement, know and understand something else could be going on. Over 300 flights just in New York that I know about.
Yeah.
So let alone other places.
And then there is this app where you can track military flights that are happening, and there were a lot of military planes in the air. At the same time.
Yes.
All along the West Coast.
Right. So why are they in the air?
Yeah.
Listen, this thing is beautifully laid out if you just get in tune and quiet yourself and listen. All of the answers are going to be there for you. We got to start just paying closer attention to what's really going on. That's it. Now we can go to commercial.
We'll be right
Come
back
back with the top 50. Oh,
Yes.
we're coming back with Urban Excellence.
with Urban Excellence Story, and get your questions ready as well.
And top 50 groups in hip hop. Something like that.
Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Wheel of Fortune, sponsored by Urban X TV. We're back here with the Black Dot from the conscious community. Is that conscious community?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Malcolm. Yeah, Hotep, Notep, the black man is God and the white man's the devil. I'm ready to win this money.
Okay, whatever that is. Okay, the puzzle for today is people who annoy you. Black Dot is on you.
Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money. Yeah, I like to buy a vowel, E and Y.
Okay, Black Dot, you have 30 seconds to solve the puzzle on the screen.
Oh, I think I know this one. People who annoy me. This is easy. I think I got this.
20 seconds, Black Dot.
Ooh, I'm not sure I really want to say it. Might piss a few people off.
10 seconds, Black Dot.
I like to solve the puzzle. Naggers.
Let's check.
No.
The answer, Black Dot, was niggas. The answer is always niggas.
Shucks.
But don't worry, Black Dot. You walk away right now with a Shop Urban X gift card.
Yeah.
Get yourself some of these, new threads.
Yes. Not going home empty-handed. Hotep, no tap.
And we're back.
Yes, we are back in the building with you guys.
Yes, thank you guys for joining us yet again. Always, we appreciate it.
We do appreciate the company here, and you guys giving us your time and attention as we do what we do.
Absolutely.
Trying to keep you informed, make you laugh, love on each other, live a little bit, learn something,
So, today we'll have an Urban Excellence story that was brought to us by somebody within our Urban X Nation. Thank you for providing the story. So today's Urban Excellence story goes out to Kalen Williams. I hope I said his name right. Okay, he is a high school student from Louisiana, and he won a high school national championship in the National Speech and Debate Championships.
Let's clap that up. Speech and Debate Championships.
Speech and Debate Championships. Now, his coach posted the actual video of his speech on YouTube, and it was really dope because him and Kalen they took it from a book that they felt like there was more to the story.
Okay.
And he created a speech out of it, and he created a whole dramatic display from it, and he wound up winning. Super dope. And another girl from his school actually won as well.
Nice.
So, another black girl from
Can he beat me in a debate is the question.
So his wasn't actual debate. His was the speech part.
The speech part. Okay.
The speech dramatic part. So I thought that was...
So the dramatization of a speech.
Yes.
I
did some more, reading about these speech and debate championships. And a lot of kids, a lot of black kids, Hispanic kids, Indian kids, a lot of kids, they have expressed that they have been able to find their voice and able to get on these stages and express themselves in different ways and through debates and stuff like that. So I thought this was really, really dope. I'm going to put a link to the actual speech in the chat because I thought it was really he took command. You could see
he embodied it.
Took command of the actual room, and it was super, super dope.
Drop a bomb to that.
Yes.
Drop a bomb to that. Any young people, because a lot of times we up here talking about sports achievements. So here is an intellectual achievement by a young king, and the queen who also rocked out. And so we appreciate those kind of stories and that kind of energy. So shouts out to Kalen Williams. Kalen Williams. And let's say the thing you say.
So we appreciate you, and continue to be excellent.
Continue to be excellent.
And hopefully, we can have him on the show and interview him, because that'd be dope.
No, that'd be fire.
Right?
That'd be fire. And so...
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
I wanted to talk about Billboard, who's bonkers again,
Okay.
They have the top 50th hip-hop groups of all time.
50th?
50th, or top 50 greatest hip hop groups. Stop making fun of your dad. Top 50 greatest hip hop groups of all time.
Okay.
Now, first of all, let me just say this: 2 people in a group is not a group.
I think I don't think that's a group.
That's a duo.
Yeah.
Let's just start there, right? So what their definition is of a group is got me Wanaka. They got Eric B and Rakim, who Eric B is a DJ, and for that matter, everybody's a group because everybody had a DJ.
Yeah.
And so they're a little out of pocket for that.
What's a group to you? 3 or more?
3 or more.
Okay.
3 or more is a group. Okay? So I'm not going to... Thank you for the super chat, Canes. So I'm not going to read all 50. We don't have time.
Okay.
I'll go for the top 31, and I'm only picking 31 because they got Boogie Down Productions.
Okay.
At 31. Karis 1, D Nice.
Okay.
Scott Lil Rock.
As a group? Were they a group?
Yeah, that Boogie Down Productions, Criminal Minds was a group before.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah. That was definitely a group. At 30, the Clips. It's just 2 of them, but they're calling them a group.
Okay.
At 30 is the Clips. At 29, Gangstar. Now, DJ Premier is a DJ.
Yeah.
Gangstar is a solo MC.
Yeah.
Group, 29. At 28, the Ghetto Boys. Now, you did have...
yes.
Why did we do that at the same time? Bushwick Bill, Willie D, and Scarface. That's a group.
Somebody said the Ghetto Boys are 2.5 people, though.
Yeah, that's 2.5. 2.5. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No vowel. Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince at 27. See, this is
that means they didn't have anything to pull from.
That means they didn't have 50 groups.
Yeah.
EPMD 26.
Two, yeah.
The Hot Boys, there's a lot of them. Came in ahead of EPMD. Okay. 25.
I like the Hot Boys.
Okay, yeah. You like all that poison. Dipset, okay, at 24. Dipset, 24. That's about right. All right. They culturally did some stuff, man. They put Harlem on the map now.
You're right.
At 23, the Sugar Hill Gang.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I think the most important record in hip hop came from the Sugar Hill Gang.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So Big Bank Hank and and the dude who took Kaz rhymes and all that shit. All right. At 22, the Locks. Probably should have been higher.
Definitely should have been higher.
All right. What? So at 22, the Locks. Side note, at 34, Brand Nubian. And they should have been higher.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay, just throwing that out
Shout out Lord
there.
Jamal.
Shout out Lord Jamal. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Bum, 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 bum.
They should be higher.
Bum, bum,
maybe.
bum.
Maybe. No, that's probably about right.
What you gonna do?
Can you go?
Among the time. Judgment come for you. Judgment come. All right, okay. All right, now we get into the top 20.
Okay.
UGK.
Okay.
Which is Bun B.
Yeah.
He got a new burger out.
Yeah.
Got the Trill Burger.
Yeah.
Might want to check that out. I don't eat beef. I start beef, son.
Oh, here you go. Yo, this summer I'm gonna try steak.
I'm that dude.
I'm gonna.
Don't do it. Your stomach, the acid in your stomach can't take a steak.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay, if you do, you gotta make sure you meditate.
Okay.
Do some yoga.
Okay.
Flush.
Yo, did you see? It's a video. This is completely off topic. It was a video of a guy. He didn't drink water in 2 years.
I heard.
And he was peeing. He was throwing up. How do you not drink water in 2 years?
Yeah.
So when he drank it,
It was like
does something to his body. Yeah.
It was like rejecting him.
So do all of that.
Okay.
Call on your ancestors. Burn some candles.
Okay.
But eat an expensive steak.
Okay.
Them cows, they got 2 parents.
Got you.
They out there grazing.
I was shot with expensive metal. Got you.
It's not the ones who would eat the halal.
Okay.
Or the ones that the Jews pray over.
Okay, got it.
Get the Hasidics involved. Don't just go to Applebee's and talk. That ain't steak. Don't play yourself, nigga. They'll be like, Malcolm's where in the emergency room? Yeah, nigga, the steak. Ah, shit. Told his ass not to do that. Don't do that. 19, G Unit. G Unit.
Okay. All right. 19. They might be a little higher.
In front of them is 3-6 Mafia. Yeah, boy.
I think G Unit is higher than 3-6 Mafia. Shouts out to Memphis. I like 3-6 Mafia.
You better say that because you head out there and they'll beat your ass. Cypress Hill at number 17.
Absolutely not.
I could just kill a man.
Absolutely no.
There is something you can't understand.
No.
I could just kill a man.
All right, go ahead. Keep going.
Don't be stopping my bill. The Beastie Boys at 16.
See?
Yeah, Beastie Boys,
See? What are we doing here?
Naughty by Nature at 15. Yeah, OPP. Yep.
They could have been lower.
I don't think so. The Fugees at 14.
Okay.
They probably could have been a little higher in terms of record sales.
Yeah, okay.
Bear with us, y'all. Mobb Deep at 13. That's two guys. Mobb Deep at 13. Okay. We get into the nitty gritty. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 at number 12.
Okay.
Gotta put some old school dudes in there. Migos.
What?
At number 11. How about the 16 passenger?
What?
Yeah. See, this is where it gets weird. Okay. Yeah, they should be like number 47. The Roots.
Okay.
The Roots.
Yes. That's
top
a group.
10. They
That's
make top 10.
Yes.
The Roots. De La Soul.
Okay.
Definitely number 9.
Yeah.
I like De La Soul.
Yeah, me too.
I have no problems with them. Salt and Pepper. Gotta throw some ladies in there. Yeah, they rock. They're iconic.
I just think they're high. They're very, very high.
Smack your face, boy. Smack your
They
face.
They can't even get along with Yeah. Like, come on.
They can't get along with who?
With Spin.
Yeah. Well, that's internal beef. 7, Eric B and Rakim. That makes no sense.
Yeah, that's not fair.
That's not fair. 'Cause where's Big Daddy Kane?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Number 6, Public Enemy. This is a tragedy.
Yeah, that is.
Number 6, come
at
on,
least
bro.
top 3.
Top 3 at least.
At least.
Run DMC.
Okay.
All right, I'm not.
That's 5, right?
That's
Okay.
5. Top 5.
Okay.
Run DMC. Number 4, A Tribe Called Quest.
Okay.
All right. Fife Dog.
I didn't think about them. Okay.
Jerobi. Number 3, NWA. Niggas with Attitude.
Okay. Yeah.
Niggas with Attitude.
Yeah.
Gotta give it up.
You do.
A dangerous group. Number 2, the Wu-Tang Clan.
Okay. Yeah.
Wu.
Yeah.
Wu, nigga. Got the Wu-Tang Clan, nigga.
Yeah.
And number
absolutely.
1,
it's gonna piss me off.
Outkast.
Yeah, that pissed me off. Yes, I didn't like. No, yeah.
Outkast is number 1.
Outkast. No, okay, again, great, but it's just 2 of them. And again, if we
Do
go
they
back,
have a greater impact than the Wu-Tang?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Where is the Cold Crush Brothers? Okay, probably the greatest group of all time. Where are those groups that need to be highly represented? And I thought the Lox should have been higher. Brand Nubians should have been higher.
I think the Lox definitely should have been higher.
Come on, you guys know some of them groups that should be in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because really, it's not 50 hip hop groups.
They should do, because somebody mentioned the Dungeon Family. They should do camps. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least top 10 hip hop camps. Like the Dungeon Family, like they're up there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I would have liked that.
So this list,
but Wu-Tang should have probably been number 1,
if not Public Enemy.
Yeah,
I got Public Enemy at number 1 because of their significance. But Wu-Tang Clan was nothing to be played with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get what I did there?
Yeah. Somebody said what number was Rough Riders. See,
Rough Riders ain't even make the list.
Yeah, that's
because Rough Riders was a camp.
That's what I'm saying.
And so they weren't doing camps. They were doing groups. And then they just said 2 people, because if Rakim is on the list, how is Big Daddy Kane not on the list? He had a DJ. You know, so I don't know, what they mean by
Goody Mob. Yeah, man.
Goody Mob didn't know.
Boot Camp
No. Some of them guys, remember, I only did from 30 up.
Okay, right.
Some of them groups that you are mentioning was in the top 50. I just didn't want to do the whole 50. We'd be here all day. You know what I mean? So I just kind of gave you the top 30.
Somebody said New York never puts respect. Yes, we do.
Dude, I just said I had 0 problems with 3 6 Mafia. I had 0 problems with. I just don't think Outkast is better than Wu-Tang. You smoking.
Yeah, me neither.
You smoking. I'm sorry. Wu-Tang had 9 members and 9 different styles, and they all had independent deals that put out multiple albums. Dude, they all was the first one to have a group deal and independent deals. Come on, bro. Come on. Let's just. And if you think they're more significant than Public Enemy, then I don't know what era you from. So I have to be careful on how I word that.
Yeah.
But come on, let's be clear. You know what I mean?
Let's get your questions ready.
Yeah, let's get your questions ready. So no, I did no hating on the top 10 for the most part.
Did you see
NWA at number 3? I have no problem.
I got no problem with that either.
None.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The guy who created Squid Games on Netflix, Squid Games made Netflix $900 million.
Close to $1 billion.
Close to $1 billion, but the director gets no residuals off that.
He only made $150,000.
That's crazy.
And season 2 getting ready to come out. I don't know if he renegotiated his deal.
Yeah,
but because
the main
of
actor,
the type of deal he signed, they made all the money. That's a travesty.
That's robbery.
And that's not only robbery. At minimum, they should throw him a couple of M's just because.
Thank you.
We feel bad that we made not, but you got to watch the paperwork you signed.
That too.
You know what I'm saying?
And remember, because it's crazy, because his story, like, really inspiring. Like, he was getting denied for that script by like everybody. So Netflix gave him the opportunity. So that's probably why he was just kind of
he took it.
Hit whatever.
Yes.
Like, y'all gonna let me get my vision up or on the screen? Fine. So that's still messed up. I don't care.
Okay, this hotel chain I want to mention is in a lot of trouble, guys. And you know the hotel chain. Let me find it for you.
So he's talking about there's a few hotel chains that are apparently being sued for their role in child trafficking.
Yes.
Mel Gibson's documentary is out. He is promoting that, right?
Yes.
Or it's about to come out. He's promoting that. It's a lot of just talk around child trafficking and human trafficking in general that's being put out.
It's time. The Hilton, the Wyndham, the Days Inn, Super 8, Best West, Red Lion, Marriott, Choice Hotels, Extended Stay America, and Motel 6. They're all a part of a lawsuit because they're involved with child trafficking. They're finding in some of these hotels dungeons and back doors that lead down into places. You're not going to hear about this because the media is doing a great job of covering it up. And you got to be careful. There's a device you can buy when you go into these hotels now. It helps you scan the room because they're putting cameras in these sophisticated places now. In screws inside of the piece, inside of the shampoo. They offer you free shampoo, and the top of it is shampoo, but it's a camera on the bottom. And what they're doing is not only watching you, they're watching to see where their next victim can be. Oh, she looks like she by herself, a college kid, maybe checking in, and this and that. And so they're monitoring, and the hotels are in on it. Some of these hotels you stay in are terrible. I went to my family reunion. We was at the Grand Pissy, the Grand Pissy Royale, and this month I'm like, and it was a dude who came knocking on our door, finding out who was in our, what rooms, and they said he was security. He might have been in on, just looking to see. And so they run these because them people don't make a lot of money in them spots, and so be careful in these hotels. And if you have children who are traveling. Hey, my sister Wanda, she's on a cruise right now, probably sitting somewhere, drinking a glass of champagne, listening to the show.
Did you see? I think what's that cruise line? Not Carnival, the other one.
Norwegian.
The Caribbean Royale, the Royale, whatever, the Royal Caribbean. I think They announced that they can have like the biggest cruise ship ever.
And get ready to leave. Get ready to take off.
The timing was kind of insensitive.
Yeah, that is a little insensitive. I'm like the biggest ever. Like the Titanic used to be the biggest.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm gonna hold off, and I'm gonna see how that work out.
I'm gonna see how many trips y'all make first.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. That was a little. My sister ain't trying to hear that right now. She's like, "Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up with that craziness."
That's funny.
But yes, and then I also want to talk about a new technology called dream hacking.
Dream hacking.
Dream hacking. I want you guys to look that up, and that is now they're trying to add suggestive thinking while you sleep, which is not very hard to do.
That's Inception.
Yeah,
that's the movie Inception.
Yeah, it's the movie Inception now coming to reality. So when you wake up and be like, you know what? I want to buy an Urban X t-shirt. For some strange reason, I'm feeling like a new Urban X t-shirt. You know, we have purchased the DreamHack software.
Yeah.
And it is beamed out. You don't know it's there. And then you go to sleep and, you know, yeah.
Urban X Podcast is the greatest podcast.
It is the greatest of all time. Yeah. They are the number one father and son team. How dare you? Yeah. Yep. Dream hacking. And so
that was actually in a show called Futurama. There's a cartoon.
Yeah.
And the creator is Matt, the guy who created The Simpsons.
Yes. Yeah.
And you know how he is.
I know how he is.
That dude is a time traveler. So.
Yep. So
he was on to something.
Now you can hack your own dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Right before you go to sleep, you repetitively say or create a command, and when you go into the alpha state and below and all of that, the last thing on your mind. You ever watch a TV show and you take the dream with you?
Mm-hmm.
I do that shit all the time. Yeah. Now I'm like, how the hell?
Yeah.
Because I took that last TV show we watched or the last game we watched or something, I took it to the underworld with me. So start taking things with you that you want to be with you, and then you can, you know, my wife been dream hacking me for 20 years.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got any questions? So I know. Hey, have y'all noticed what's going on with the shark attacks? Lots of people falling off cruise ships and killer whales attacking boats. Yeah,
the killer whales they're on something new right now.
Yeah,
it's like they lined up with the dolphins, the whales. They all teaming up, and they doing some wild stuff down there.
Well, because first of all, a lot of people didn't know that dolphins are terrible. Like they're terrible people or beings. Like they jump sharks for no reason. They just jump sharks.
Dolphins,
yes.
That's because they run this.
Yeah, and then killer whales are dolphins, I think. Like or. They are considered one of those. They're not like really whales. Something I don't know.
If you're gonna watch the Animal Channel,
I've been watching it with Noble. I've been watching it.
Get your facts. Get your pad ready. And be like,
I've been watching it with Noble.
On Urban X, I'm gonna blow their minds.
And they be like setting up coordinated attacks and
remember the dolphins people. It's crazy. Super intelligent, bro.
Yes, orcas are huge dolphins. Thank you.
Yeah,
see, that's why I love the chat.
My chat is they get on it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Who said that? My sister? Oh yeah. Wanda like, yo, chill. Cut that off.
Yeah.
Son. Get off that topic. Jay Fry, thank you. That's for Noble's birthday.
He will get it.
No, send it to me. Send all the money to me.
He will get it.
As a grandfather, I will teach him the language of, as long as I owe you, you'll never go broke.
Yeah.
That's what my mother used to tell me all the time. All the time. So we appreciate that. We definitely do. Any questions in here? Guys, did you guys see Adam 22? He's going outside. What do he do now?
Okay, so his wife, he got married. His wife is an actual porn star.
His wife is a porn star. Okay, but he knew that going in.
Yes? He knew that going in. Yes, he did.
All right.
And he said for the last few years they've been together, she's only been filming with women or with him and women. So like they do stuff on camera for her OnlyFans and her stuff.
Oh, but it's scissors.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Right. So they got married. I think a couple weeks ago. Then they
Dot and Malcom, I did my second reading today
for the Father's Day wins.
Yes, all right.
Sending Infinite Goddess.
All right.
So they got married. So then she recently came to him. She goes, "Hey, all my fans want me to shoot with this guy. Like, can I?" He said he was just like, "Alright, okay, cool." She said he asked her. He said she asked him like a couple of times, "You sure?" He was just like, "Yeah, do your thing." So then her pinned tweet is her like in camera, like, "Hey guys, guess who I'm finally shooting with?" And you see the biggest black dude come from the back, making his chest jump, and I was just like,
boom.
Oh my God!
He's sitting there like this. He gotta unfold his shit. Take two people to crank his shit down, and she's sitting there like, "Oh my God."
Nah, listen. I don't care how the internet tried to shame. Oh, you insecure? That's just work. That's her job. I'm not that secure.
I'm not that dude.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to no swinger parties.
I'm sorry, man.
And some niggas got Mama Dot on the ceiling. I'm not gonna do it. I'm going, what the fuck? You know, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
And them swinger parties be hustles anyway. You bring a friend you know, y'all act like y'all married. She looking to get down, you get down here, and I'm there with my real wife. This is our first time. We look all innocent. Hey, is this where we come in? Do we get undressed here? Or how do we?
Yeah.
Okay, boo, this is what we said we want to do, huh? Trying some new stuff. Okay.
Yeah. So Adam 22, he's the guy who has a podcast, No Jumper Podcast.
Yeah.
People say he is a culture vulture because he, interviews.
And how fitting is it that some big black dude is slamming his wife?
Yeah.
Right? He hate Negroes probably, and so the punishment for that.
Yeah.
He gonna wake up having nightmares about this.
No, he said it. He said it. He was just like, nah, like, he said usually like he can intellectualize it, like, okay, that's your job. He said like I felt different this time, like that's weird.
Peach
man.
family, I got the family daycare package. All right, that's what we're talking about. Mandingo. Big Negro, just every time she's stirring his coffee, you know what he gonna see. Shit, don't stir the coffee, shake it. God damn it. Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Let's take some questions, guys. Oh, so we spoke about the girls twerking on the for the ancestors thing. We spoke about that on Tuesday.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Because I saw that question. Peace, family. Yes. And somebody said, just want to say I appreciate you guys for getting me through the pandemic. Shouts out. Didn't realize it's been so long. Noble wasn't even born yet.
Yes. That is true.
This is true.
That who's the best DJ ever? It's all depending what kind of DJ you're talking. Like, I think crowd participation DJ, for me, the best is Kid Capri. The way he can find records and find those spots and keep that party rocking energy is great. In terms of just like a technical DJ, there's a lot of technical DJs. My man DJ Supreme, 1991 winner. There's Jazzy Jeff and Jazzy Jeff. There's this other guy out of Philly. I forget his name. Was better than Jazzy Jeff. His name will come to me. There's so many Qbert. There's so many DJs who can do stuff technically, but there are different types of DJs. And so when KRS-One went against Big Daddy Kane, and he had Kane had Scratch,
yes,
and he was doing his thing, and the problem with Kid Capri, he tried to do what Scratch was doing when he should have just for 15 minutes put on Before I Let Go, all of them jams that got the crowd revving to show the different ranges in DJs. So there are different DJs all over the planet. You know what I mean?
Scratch was really trying to come at Kid Capri.
Yeah, he was trying to come at him, and and Kid Capri wasn't prepared to just do what you do best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so Black Dot, I'm just curious to see growth in one product I ordered June 1st. Curious to see where the package is.
What? Growth in one.
Oh, growth in one.
Oh.
I haven't been in touch with my niece in a while. I know she had some personal things she was going through. I don't want to disclose that, but I hope that I'll call and see where she is.
Yeah.
With those.
I was
issues.
mad confused reading this.
Yeah, I was confused. I thought I owed you a T-shirt.
Yeah. I was like, we caught up.
Goddamn, June 1st.
Yeah, I'm like, we caught up.
Every now and then something fall through the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We'll email.
Cash money. Yes.
Email urbanx.nyc@gmail.com.
Yes, and we'll transfer.
Yusuf Salam from the Central Park 5. He won a councilman seat.
I saw
in
that
Harlem.
in
so
Harlem.
Congrats.
From one extreme of the law, to now be in position to advocate. I think that's great.
Like almost 35 years ago.
Yes. I think that's great. I think that is great.
Donald Trump was calling for him to get executed.
Executed. Right? Yes.
Are you guys gonna put some more love shirts and hoodies in the store? Maybe. We're trying to expand. You know what I'm saying?
Where's the best place to visit if I vacation in New York? Stay on the lighted path. And try to come to the hood. Stay where they got all the tourist shit at and have a good time. It's enough stuff for you to do that.
Yeah, go to Governor's Island.
Make your way to Harlem. It's close enough. Downtown Brooklyn. That's all lighted path.
Yeah,
you can do that.
Yeah. Don't get tricked and
come uptown and go to see the park and all
yeah.
that shit, and
no,
and wind up missing and shit. Don't do that.
I saw something else.
Back, can we get some energy for the reparations movement? Yes, right here. Energy, bomb. Did you know he moved back to New York? But
he won. Yeah, we spoke about Carlisha Hood getting the case up. Did you hear that the woman, Jonathan Major's ex-girl, she got arrested? Yes.
Yeah, she going, that white lady
got arrested.
Going to jail.
So, what do you guys think about, we can talk about Carlisha Hood now, she is suing the cops, and now I think Jonathan Majors is trying to sue now as well. They're trying to both, reverse it now.
Yeah.
Do you think you should just take your win and go? Or you saying, nah,
okay,
the hell with that.
The hell with that.
Okay.
Jonathan Majors lost his Illuminati contract.
I don't think he did, but I think,
I don't know.
Because Disney and Marvel didn't come out and say anything yet, and I think they were being smart by waiting it out.
Okay, so, but to restore his reputation, now in terms of Hood, her last name is Hood, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm going Hood on that. Pay me. Y'all did some shit to me that was foul. And I saw her lawyer too. He like, yo, that was foul. Yeah. So yeah, get that money.
Yo, you know what? This somebody asked a question about the book club, Jennifer. Listen, this month Malcolm slipped bad.
Malcolm is a liar.
No, I slipped bad.
But I'm a liar too, because I in my mind, I got a lot of stuff lined up. I just can't get to it, man. I just cannot get to it. Malcolm got a 3-year-old.
And he
shit.
Yo, one day I'm gonna just go live in the membership, because you can go live within the community section itself, and I'm gonna just show y'all the mayhem. I'm gonna really just
some of the shit he be saying. I'm like, nigga, you got a 3-year-old. How the hell you gonna pull that off?
I be trying.
I know.
We sound like scammers.
You know what? We didn't want y'all to. We didn't want y'all to figure the scam out, man.
We're about to be on JT.
God damn, we're gonna be on JT, the damn pocket watcher, man. Let me tell you what Urban X is doing, man. Not only are they getting their shirts from China, all right, but I found out, I be like, God, Malcolm got a baby, and that money is really paying for Pampers and shit. Like, God damn, JT, you are thorough with your information. And then we gotta come up, sit together, and wait, don't put the camera on. Yeah, we made some mistakes, man. We wanna don't even look up at the camera.
Urban exposed,
man. We here, man, and everybody gotta make a living, man. And the shirt I sold you, you washed it, and it just crumbled in the wash machine. Just didn't know, man. And,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, everybody gets it.
Yeah, so Ice Cube was on the Joe Rogan podcast. That was the first stop he made.
Okay.
So we'll talk about that in the exclusive. I think it's a great.
What's that?
In the exclusives about Ice Cube.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Then what happened in the comments? Yeah, and we interviewed him too.
Yeah, that's the God.
Yeah, that's funny.
Like, these people on that Urban X show are on the small school bus. They are extremely slow. I mean, I don't know where they get. And that guy Black Dot, he's not funny. I don't know what y'all see in that show. It's common sense should tell you should not be watching that show.
That is funny.
Like, God damn, Elijah.
Yeah.
Can we make a few dollars out here?
When was this? So Joe Rogan's podcast is on Spotify. It's not on YouTube. There's clips on YouTube.
Okay, but the full show.
If you want to watch the full show, it's on Spotify.
Okay. Malcolm, don't forget the link to the to the speech competition. Yeah, we'll throw that in there now.
Right now.
Monday we're going to launch the shout out DJ. He turned 10 tomorrow. All right. Shout out your son DJ. Shout him out. Turns 10 tomorrow. We're gonna launch the GoFundMe. Now we coming out of a scam talk, and now we're talking about a GoFundMe. Yeah, we're gonna launch the GoFundMe, the scholarship, the Urban X scholarship.
I put the link to.
We make that mark in the first 3 days, and then you will be a part of us sending it to them.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be on some old yo, whatever happened to that scholarship, man?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers made $30,000. So that's why we capping it at 500.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if through GoFundMe they take a piece.
I think so.
So whatever they do, let's say if they take 10%,
Yeah.
then we got to cap out at 550.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we'll make that. We'll send that $500, and you also send us in people you think should get, the $500.
Okay. So somebody said, Malcolm, please set a date. Okay, I'll set the date. July 5th.
Somebody said the Urban X Scholarship for FDMG.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah. So July 5th, I'll be in the membership because Monday's the show, Tuesday, it's holiday, Wednesday we do it.
Okay.
I'll be. I got you guys. I will not let you down. I will not let you down. Can y'all stop doing the call? Did y'all stop? Yeah, we stopped doing the call-ins because it just for the after show. It wasn't y'all fault. It wasn't y'all. It was just, it kind of breaks up our flow a little bit.
Yeah. We're not glitching. I don't know. We're not glitching here. Maybe your service.
I was a little
Oh,
bit.
you was glitching a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That must be
time to go, guys.
Yep.
So with that being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we will see you guys on Monday. Thank you guys for all the support. We love y'all.
Peace.